Alright, hello everyone. This is my talk through of my segmented run for Humans Fall Flat. As you can see, that is Mansion right there. Very fast, very easy. If you have questions about what's wrestling around in my mouth, it's a throat lozenge. I kind of have a sore throat, but I finally found time where my house is quiet. So I'm gonna have to take my wins with my losses here. That's why my voice sounds kind of... Anyway, this is the second level train. Very easy level so far. That, remote thingy is actually not supposed to be there. I don't know why. But I believe with this level you can actually just jump straight off. You don't need to climb up and over. But it does that weird loading thing in single player. I'm not sure why. So this is the third level carry. Pretty straightforward, honestly. All of these you can hop around the side here. And then that takes a little bit of, working around. That's... It's so annoying when your arm gets, stuck behind your back in the game. It, really messes things up. So then this is another easy jump, and you see that shortened wall right above the train cart there. That you can actually hop onto from, the platform. You don't have to be on the train cart, I believe. And then you can just walk across that. There's a small landing right outside that door. I think you could just jump off that and then jump to the end of the level. Which means you do not have to do this puzzle at all, actually. So it's something for me to incorporate, I suppose, for my next speed run. So I could cut out an easy 40 seconds or so, yeah. So, the more you learn from your mistakes and stuff. See, I could jump up right there with ease. But yeah, moving on then. This is Mountain coming up. This is actually the level where you probably cannot cheat at all. You actually have to complete this level correctly. I seriously don't know any way to cheat this one. There is a rope swing at one part, but I don't think it's really worth using it because the game physics is wonky and stuff. So yeah, this one you just quite simply jump around. I have my arms out just to catch in case I fall. Yeah, nothing really special about this game, or this level. Excuse me. So yeah, if you can't tell, Human Fall Flat is a type of puzzle platformer sort of thing. It is very akin to Gang Beasts with its ragdolls and its art style, I suppose. I guess mainly with the ragdolls, that's the biggest connection people make with it. Yeah, so climb up that, climb onto the train cart, and then you complete the rest of the level. These rocks down here, you can actually hop down them very quickly, which I do not appear to do, but it's always kind of hard to pull that off. So yeah, this is just going to be the rest of the level, plain and simple. Now, if you had two people doing this run, one person could have already jumped onto those rocks over there, and one person could push off the train cart, and you could be kind of doing it faster. But one person, it's whatever. I believe this one took about 2.5 minutes to do. So I really don't know how to do this one any faster. And then you hop your way up the staircase and open the door, go through a door, and you're done with the level. I have put lo-fi hip-hop over this because I need some background filler, because I don't want you listening to my very boring, droning voice. and that's what everyone uses anyway nowadays. Demolition, great map to cheat. I don't even like actually do the first puzzle at all. You just jump around the wall. Simple as that. And then this wall here, or this like rock clump, is like super slidey for some reason. So you have to like jump and then jump again. But you get onto this small, sorry, it's this small thing here. Then you walk around on the beams in areas you're probably not supposed to walk. I think this is actually probably one of the most, like, it's like one of the coolest ones to do, because it's like, wow, it's almost like you're supposed to do this, like the game devs like New Zone would try and do this or something. As you can see, I think I actually messed this up. Yeah, I have to swing myself over onto the platform and then re-jump. That's my little pet peeve with runs, is that you have to be perfect with them and get everything on your first try. And walking on the pipe is pretty difficult. But as you'll see, when I'm gonna jump onto this big platform here. Now, what you can do is you can just walk right off it toward the exit sign, and if you jump in a specific area, the game will think you actually went through the exit door and you've beat the level, which completely negates actually completing the last puzzle as well, which is what I do here. So if anything, this is just a waste of time. You don't have to do this. The jump is always really finicky. It takes me like 2 times to do it usually. It's not very nice, but it's still fun to swing around on the bar here. Yeah, I always like doing it. Feel like an acrobat. I think I actually probably could have let go that time, because if you get too high, it like buckles and everything, and then you're like, and you're losing momentum. So yeah, and then it reloads. I don't know, single player is weird for me. Castle is probably my favorite level in the game. I love the second portion or so, which I will show you soon, or what you'll see it soon. So these first two, the first one you can break the lock, whatever. I actually never know how you're supposed to complete this puzzle. I've always known that you can jump on the windowsill here, then jump back down on that platform, which I mess up. Or if you have enough speed, I believe you could just jump across the gap. But there's like a stick in the corner. I don't know how you're supposed to use that. So as you see over there, there's like a big castle complex and everything. So much fun to like explore things there. Fair amount of achievements there too. There's actually like 3 or 4 achievements you can do there. So yeah, my friend showed me this. We decided to speedrun it a couple times, the game. This is a really cool trick. This essentially skips you to just the last level, or like last puzzle of the game, or if anything, just straight to the exit. What I'm doing is that I'm aligning the catapult over with some, like a big rock face, those big brown ones in the distance. And what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna get it as close as I can to it to ensure that I actually make it on my first try, because I don't want to mess up. Because the crank is like so close to the cliff edge here that it's impossible to do it if you mess up. So kind of annoying to do. Also a little tedious to line up, because that wheel has to make it past that step, then bounces out, and then I kind of panic jump, and then it dips. It's so sketchy. But if you do it right, you can get like right up to that green grass section there, and then you'll be golden. You just, yep, I get it as far as I can, and I climb into the catapult, and launch myself away and make it onto the rock face. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And from there, there's that exit. Actually, you're supposed to knock down the drawbridge and like climb through a hole, or you can just like Mission Impossible your way down it, which I think is way cooler anyway. And then, yep, you can actually just hop behind, and boom, you're actually at the end of the game. This took me exactly 3 minutes. So now we're at water. I think water is actually also a quite fun of a level. Also a bit annoying, but it's also really cool. The hydroplane is a pain. So with the rowboat, you can actually just go. You don't even have to faff around with the other boats. Sorry, that was me biting on my cough drop. You could just go straight to the freight ship if you wanted to, because the rowboat actually goes quite fast and in the direction you want to pretty easily. So I like it for that. Now, as you see, I'm leaning it towards the left here because, or as I'm trying to, there's a small alleyway coming up where you can jump out, and if you jump around enough, you'll keep your breath and your head above the water. And I have just skipped the entire hydro plant by going through that one alleyway. Now here you see me taking the long way around and also messing up that jump. A fair amount of times, actually. I don't know why I kept this run, honestly. I take the long way around. There's actually like, you'll see it, but you can actually just jump from platform to platform really damn easily. Once you get to the platform, see there's that like brown platform across the lever. You can actually just hop that. You could hop across that pretty easily. You don't need to go all the way around. Or you can use the chain link to swing across. I don't like doing that personally because it swings the cable car around too much. And I believe this is one of the longest ones. This took me around 4 minutes, I believe, so it actually takes a while. And because the cable car ride is slow as heck, but there's no other way to do it, I believe. So, take a very nice, serene ride up. You can see parts of the level there on the right. And get to the bait, or like the top of the mountain thingy. And what you're supposed to do is you're actually supposed to connect that chain with the front of the cable car and then send the cable car the other way and break the dam. Now, I ran over there just to get the save point because this next part is really damn annoying. Because you're supposed to break the dam and like ride down to the lifeboat, or you can just go down this entire like thread here. Now you can see here that I monkey bar across it. This is the safest method to traverse it. However, if you're willing to, if Lady Luck is on your side, then you can jump across it, but it's a very weird surface because you don't like actually stay grounded on it, and that you like slide around and stuff, so you have to time your jumps really well, and it's really hard to jump all the way across it, but if you do jump all the way across it, you will complete the level in like 3 minutes or less. But yep, here am I just monkey barring across. Simple as that. You're supposed to take that like water mill and like swing up onto that platform, and then you pull the lever back, but this is much faster. Sometimes I forget, like I just have to alternate left click and right click, but sometimes I'm just like, which one do I have to press? I have like little brain farts while doing it, but it's actually very nice. But if you do mess up, it sucks because you have to redo it all. So So here, I've completed it. Push that lever to the side, and then you can hop off the diving board into the end level. And it's convenient if you actually make the jump in. See here I don't, and I have to like spend more time jumping and stuff, and whatever. Anyway, the next level, I know I like spawn at the wrong point or something, but it says loading in the corner. So this is power plant. This is actually a pretty damn long level. It takes like 20 minutes or so, but you can actually complete this level. If you do everything right the first time, you can complete it in like less than a minute. So my friend figured this out. If you take this bar and line it up like so, like I am in the video, you can actually jump on that end and jump to that platform. Yes, I have actually done this. I've done that jump without having to pull myself up, so it's actually pretty cool. And then you literally skip 90% of the level with that jump. It's so cool. And then you're supposed to put coal in those like big black things, which like warm up the turbines, or you can actually go all the way to the back and you find an already working turbine that shoots you all the way up, and you're supposed to fall in that turbine, but it's really quite difficult. I always seem to land to the right for some reason, which is rather annoying to say the least, but I think I get it on this try. So but if I did that the first time and I did that like pipe jump the first time, then yeah, I could easily complete it in less than a minute. So this is Aztec. This is actually the very last level of the game. As you see, I could jump there, don't need to do anything, and you could jump off of this green shrubbery and onto the platforms down there, and you've skipped like at least 5 minutes of puzzling or something. Which is nice. Very nice little cut. I don't think I could actually have gone up to the left there through those rocks instead of going through here. That would save me, I don't know, maybe 10 seconds or something. It sounds pretty trivial, but you know, every second matters. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the box on the other side to keep this seesaw down, and then I'm going to get the plank on the other side. I think this is actually how you're supposed to like do the level, is in getting this plank. However, you're not supposed to complete the level by putting it to that island there. You're not supposed to do that. But you know what? Speedruns, the game is meant to be broken, and you're not supposed to do things the right way. If anything, when I play the game, it's essentially beating puzzles not how you're supposed to. It's a different approach. So here I'm just getting that board as close as I can to the platform. I'm actually going to use the block as well to hold it down, just so it doesn't like flop out from under me and mess me over. Yeah, I think there you can see it like already seesawing because the center of mass is slightly off of it. It's like not 100%, so get the block, hold it down, and you can jump across quite safely. So this is actually like one of the most frustrating puzzles ever. I figured out that you actually do not at all need to do what I'm doing here. If you get enough speed, you can actually just jump across from the platform to the next one, where that like green shrubbery is on the left. You could jump straight across if you get enough speed through hops. So what I'm doing here is completely unnecessary, but it's still a valid method. Take the stick, knock the box off, then you monkey bar your way across. This is like an extra minute of work, but you know, it's still a valid method. But it's just a longer one, so it's not as good. But you can actually just jump that distance, I believe. You don't need to do this crap. Yeah, I like swing myself around see it's a little annoying. I believe I messed up. But you can swing yourself around. Get yourself as close to the edge as you can. And use momentum to flop your way across. Just like that. Now for this, I actually discovered this while I was streaming. This is very interesting. I'm not sure if the devs actually meant this as a way, but you can just line this stick up with those two platforms and you can just hop your way across. Simple as that. It feels too easy, honestly. You don't actually have to do anything with the platform itself. But I was so proud when I found this out. I like to line up with the wall just to give myself another, you know, just so I can like run against it so I don't fall off. Because you can see it like turning. And this one, you just ragdoll your way under the door and then you're done. Takes a couple of tries. So, thank you for watching. This was, I feel like I might do more of this later. And that's it. I'll see you guys next time.